G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to have another go at the little Petri resin domes today, and I thought I'll put my resin in the molds so that I'm not taking up too much of your time. And I'm going to use pretty much the same colours. I've changed up a couple, but pretty much the same colours. So these three here will have greens, this one will have pink and yellow, these ones are purple and pink, these ones are blue, and then these ones on the end are brown and black. So those are what I did the other day, yesterday actually. So yeah, I'm going to have another little go. I've made up less resin this time because last time I had a lot of resin left over, and I did this one as well. So, but I don't need that much. So I've made up, I used the Platinum 360 Plus again, and I made up 150 grams of A and 65 grams of B, so that's 215 grams, and they're pretty much full. There's still like maybe 2 or 3 mils that I can still put ink and things in. So I guess if you made up, say, maybe 220, 230, something like that, or even 250, you'll be all right. Right, let's get on to this. Now, I'm going to put more ink in this time. All right, so just bear with me. I'm going to start with the greens, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I might as well just do the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, it's really hard to squeeze these little Let's Resin bottles, but I've got Let's Resin color, and I've got Pinata white. So that's the light green. I'm going to go with the dark green. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, sorry if you can't see. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to put you on a different angle, hey, because you can't really see what I'm doing. You can see the back of my hand. All right, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 12 drops. Now, I just want to make sure that I've got all my, I'm just going to put a little bit more in where I can still see some blank areas. All right, now I'm going to go with my white. And I'm only going to put, you know how I did 1, 2, 3, 4 like that? I'm just going to put them like that. So basically 1 drop, well, that's getting full. 1 drop on each set of 3 drops of color. I find personally, if I put 1 drop of color and then 1 drop of white, the white just drops straight through the color. And then you get blobs. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. So I'm trying to put down like 3 drops of color and then 1 drop of white. So I'm going to let them settle. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to do 2 layers. All right, so here we go. We're going to go with the next color. Feel free to fast forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do a squirt because I don't know how many are coming out. And then with the yellow, probably doing 4 actually. Some of the colors aren't as like, I don't know, they don't spread as much, or maybe they're not quite as bold. I guess that's lemon yellow and peach red for those ones. So 1 drop on top of that little set of 3 that I just did. Maybe the drop coming out of this bottle is bigger than the drop coming out of those bottles as well. I don't know. Could be part of it. All right, now here we go. Purples. Oh, is that something in there? That looks like something in there. All right, let's get that out. Now this one is purple. Some are getting 3 drops, some are getting 4. I don't think it really matters all that much. So basically on top of each other, and they spread. And then we've got magenta to fill in those gaps. Just giving it a squirt. Just a squirt. All right, and then the white. Actually, you need a little bit more. So I'll make sure that that's actually covered before I go and put my white on. You can still see some spaces. Probably a good idea to put a little bit more in there, because if you put white down and it's not going to sit on top of the colour, the white's just going to drop straight down. So let it spread a little bit. Come on. Didn't want to come out. So I'm not putting any white in the center. I'm just putting the color around the edges and the white around the edges. And I'm hoping that's going to work. Right, that's it. Now the blues. We have Sapphire Blue. Well, this one doesn't seem to have as much resin in it. It feels a bit lower than the other one did. Okay, and then we have Sky Blue. I've changed the blues up a little bit just to get one that's a little bit lighter. The Sky Blue is a bit lighter. Come on, out you come. Just going in and making sure that I've covered up all my space there. Oops, knocking things over. But yeah, feel free to fast forward, because I'm actually going to go and do this again. I'm going to do another layer exactly the same. So you might not want to watch it all. So once I've done that, I'm going to start there and do the same again. Put the same colours on, do 2 layers. Again, I'm not putting any white in the dead center, it's just along the edge. I'm sure it'll spread anyway, and some of it will go into the middle, but I don't want to put a drop directly into the center. Right, so there's my blues. Now the last one is a black. Oh, there's a courier or a car just arriving in my driveway. I can hear it screech. Hope it doesn't start all the dogs barking. I'm expecting silicone, but I don't think it'll be here. I've actually run out of silicone. I can't make any more molds. It's terrible when I run out. It takes over a week to get here, and I think, yep, I'll be right. I don't have to order today, but it takes a week. All right, here we go with the white. I really like the way the brown and the black look together, so I haven't changed anything there. I really like that. Right, that's the first layer done. I'm getting a cramp in my hand. Oh, are we still taping? Yep. All right, let's go again. So same colours. I can see where the lighter ones are, so hopefully I better get in the same spot. So same thing again. But yeah, feel free to fast forward if you don't want to watch me do this again, because it's going to be exactly the same as what I did before. I'm putting like, yeah, there's 3 to 4. Sometimes there's 4 drops, sometimes there's 3. Just depends on how many come out. Probably aim for 4. Okay, that's it. And then the white. I wonder what it is dropping off. I'd be so excited if it was my silicone, but I don't think so. I've been tracking it and only left Brisbane this morning, so I don't think it's it. Right, let's go on to the next. And you can see where the pink was. And the pink and the yellow kind of make that really pretty orangish colour. I've got a few little empty spots there that I need to make sure that I fill for this next layer. And then the yellow. Okay. I hope it works this time. I mean, the other one did work. It just wasn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted more like a little tent looking, like a little umbrella looking type thing. I'll show you when I've done what I'm after. Right, oh, getting a cramp. Now, oh gosh, I can't remember where these ones were. I think the pinky ones were here. Like so, and then the purpley ones are on this side. I think I'm getting a nice coverage. See, also when I unmolded this morning, like I didn't have any sticky ink on the top. And normally when it works really well, I have quite a lot of the sticky ink on top, and I think, okay, I've used a lot. It's still sticky on top. It does set. Sometimes it takes a few days, but it does set. I can't remember where this one was. Doesn't matter if it overlaps. I'm just squirting here. Okay, that's the blue done. I was really happy when they fitted into those little silver bezels that I had. These ones. I was so happy. I thought, oh my gosh, it fits in. Okay, that's the black and the brown. Okay, last lot of white. Here we go. Thanks for being patient with me. This takes a little while to do, hey? And you can see the white spreads really nicely, even though I've got like, what did we say? Even if I had like 3 drops on each, that's 12 drops of colour in each layer. I reckon between 12 and 16 drops of colour in each layer. And then I've only got 4 drops of white on top of that. So 1 drop of white to 3 or 4 drops of colour. So we'll see how that goes. Now, don't torch your alcohol. Okay, you'll set things on fire. Now I'm going to come up and show you hopefully what I'm after. This was one of the ones that I did yesterday, and I really do like it. Look in there, look at that. Got a little bit of white blobby, I think because I didn't put enough colour in. The white didn't have anything to sit on, it kind of fell through. When I did this one, I did heaps of coloured ink, And then, like I actually did 3 layers on this one. But see, it's much thicker. So, yeah, it's much thicker. So, we'll see how this goes, these ones. I mean, like I said, they've got 2 layers. If it still doesn't work, I'll go to 3 layers. But I'm just not sure because, this one's much deeper than those. But if it doesn't work, I'll do it again tomorrow and I'll go 3 layers and we'll see what the difference is. Now this one I did yesterday just with my leftover resin. We're getting that gorgeous umbrella look. This one had quite a lot of ink as well, but not as much as this one here that looks like a sea urchin. So yeah, that's them. I'll go down and have a quick little look. But basically that's all for now, and we'll just have to wait and see what they look like tomorrow. Actually, I'll be able to unmold tonight. These won't take long at all. So there we go. There's my inks. That's resin inks, and of course the pinata white, which is the magic ingredient for all of those. So yeah, they're really pretty. Love these little things. Such a cute little idea. And yeah, you can put them in the bezel and make some gorgeous jewelry. Really pretty. This green one's amazing. Look inside that. Some are prettier than others. Look at that. Look inside. They're just so interesting. I love them. Love them. These ones will probably all cover up on the sides, like this. And then I'll think, oh my gosh, you can't see inside anymore. I'll just put my hand in it. All right, I'm going to clean that up. All right, I'll see you a little bit later and we will unmold these and hopefully they'll work this time. All right, see you soon. I'm back. It's the same day. It's about 6:30 in the evening. I think they're set enough to take out. So let's have a look. And hopefully there'll be an improvement on the last lot. Oh, they're a little bit soft on the side still. All right, let's have a look. It's better. It's definitely better. I don't have those blobs on the top. That was the first one. See, I've got a lot of blobs. Mind you, we've only looked at the first one, hey? Let's have a look inside. It's got some really interesting things going on the bottom, which is the top. Okay, look, it's starting to look as if it's got more happening, which I like. And I'm glad it doesn't have the blobs on top. All right, so good start. It's, I don't know where to put them now, actually. I better put you there. Only because you're not totally cured yet. I better put you on the side. There we go. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, there's a blob. I don't know that they're much different. Oh, no, they are. They've definitely got more colour coming up the sides. Don't look at that blob. Definitely got more colour. Right, next one. I'll try and go quickly. Oh, that one's very different. That one's got all the little feathery things on the bottom. Look at that. This one hasn't really got that. This one's got the extra layer. Oh gosh, now I can't remember if I showed you or whether I just did it. I did this back layer. I came back. I don't think I videoed it. I went away. I thought about, oh, maybe I should try and see what it looks like with 3 layers. So this back row's got 3 layers. So I did an extra layer of colour and an extra layer, and I put more white over the top. Oh, do you like that? All right, so that's that one. Now, where am I going to put all you guys? I'll move you out the way. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, They are much better, you guys. I'm getting closer to what I want. That was the first one. And that's the second one. See, it hasn't got so many blobbies in the middle there. Pretty. Wish you could see the shine inside it. Let's have a look at this one. I'm not picking up. Oh, it's a bit glary. It's not really picking up. If I can shade it a bit so that you can see what's going on now. It does look pretty with the light coming in behind it though, doesn't it? A few little blobbies. All right, let's have a look. Now this was the one that's got the 3 layers. Whoops. It's a bit sticky. I should just wait for tomorrow, hey? Now this one, you can see it's still quite sticky on the sides there, and this is the one when I did all of those with an extra layer, but you can tell that it's got more. Okay, so it hasn't really got more of the side bits, but the inside looks different to the others. Sticky, gosh, I shouldn't have got them out. I'm going to ruin them all now by not being patient. Oh, get in there. Oh, I can't get it out. Oh, it'll be fine. I'll just stick it. I'll just put it like that. It'll be fine. It's a silicone mat. All right, here we go. Purples. Why can't I just be patient and wait for the next day? Tell me why. Oh, gosh, look how dark that is in the middle. Can't even see in there. Must have put too much colour in. So that was that one. That was the previous one. Let's get the next one out. Oh, also very dark. It looks like an eyeball, you guys. It is pretty. Like, I'm so glad I don't have the big blobs in the center. Like, I tried not to put the white in the middle. I have to move all these out of the way so I can make room for my next lot. Okay, this one had the 3 layers. Okay, I don't really, actually no, I tell a lie. I was going to say I don't really see a lot happening, but you can't pick it up in here, but you, oh, there a little bit. You can actually see the little featherings on the bottom there? So I do like the 3 layers, only because you can see those little featherings in there on the bottom. These don't have that. I can't see those. There's a tiny little bit in there if you look really carefully. But I guess because I've put more white on it, they've shown up more. All right, here we go with the blue. Again, really pretty. See, this was the previous blue. Not as much going on the sides and a few blobbies on top. These, I guess they've got blobbies, but they're blue, so they kind of look as if they belong there. You look deep inside, and you can see some little featherings happening in there. But definitely more going on the sides. I'm wondering if a different resin might work differently. Because this resin, the 360 Plus, it sets up really quickly. I'm going to try it with one of the other resins and just see if I get a different look. Definitely call these eyeballs, hey? What do you think? Do you like that one, or do you prefer the first batch? See the blobbies? But on these ones, the little dendrites or tendrils or whatever they're called, oops, are a little bit more delicate, the one on the right. And look inside, we can see there's not much of a colour difference in there. I thought I'd get more of a colour difference But they're really, really interesting. They would make amazing pendants. Let's see, this one's got the 3 layers on. I should have waited. Why didn't I wait? All right, I'm going to come back to that one. Yeah, pendants, fridge magnets. You can put a magnet on, stick them on. Someone said drawer pulls, like if you attach them to a drawer, you know, and there's a little handle. Ooh, now that's pretty. Those little micro bubbles in there actually make it look as if it's sparkling. Look at that. Looks like you're looking out of the spaceship window. And you can see some tiny little featherings going on down the bottom there in the brown. Put you there. Might have to come back tomorrow and unmold the last 2. Which really, you know, I should have done because the video is not going up today anyway, but I'm just impatient. So, I don't know, you guys. Can you see a lot of difference? That was the one that had not as much colour in it. Maybe I should have just put a bit more white in them, like more colour and more white. Maybe that's what they needed. It's hard to know. Unless you keep, you know, you do it a few times and try different things, you're not going to know, are you? Let's get this one out. Ooh. Again, this one's got the 3 layers. And you can see in there, you can see the feathers more feathering in there, and it's a little bit lighter inside. I guess it's because it's got 3 layers of white in it. And again, the tiny little bubbles in there. I think they look pretty. All right, let's put you away, little eyeballs. Now, how are we going to get you out? Let's see if we can get you out. Without destroying you. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't know why it's so much more sticky than the others. Came out okay though, but just seems to be more sticky. Yeah. Okay. Again, you can see more of the little featherings in there. I don't know, you guys. I was expecting a lot more from doing the 3 layers. So these 3 are the second batch. Sit you there. And then, oops, these ones are the first batch. Let's go down and just have a little look, hey? Let's see if we can see much difference between them. Or maybe you prefer the first one. Oops. Can't focus. I'm going to put it back onto the other focus. There we go. So, second batch with more ink. First batch, less colour ink, but the same amount of white ink. And then there's the purples versus, oops, the old purples. There's the new purples versus the old purples. New black and browns versus, get them out. This one's in its little pendant. New black and browns versus old black and browns. So you can see the old, these ones, the old ones, they've got more white in relation to the colour. These have got more colour and less, well, same amount of white but more colour. These have got less colour, same amount of white. So anyway, I'm not going to go through all of them. You let me know what you think. Actually, let's do the greens. I can't remember which is which. I really like this one. Love that you can see inside there. Look at that. So these are the new greens. These are the old greens. Just for comparison. So what do you think? Do you want me to do them again with a different resin and see if we can get a different reaction, like a resin that doesn't set up as fast? Just so that we can see if there's any difference. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. And thanks for watching. That was fun. I'm still working on it though. Not happy there yet. Not happy, Jan. So you want to get that look there, like this. So maybe it's not possible on a small piece. Let me know if you guys have done these little pieces before, if you've been able to achieve that. I do like the purples. And I do like those black and browns. They look like eyeballs. All right, I'm going to go and have some dinner. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you're enjoying this. My little experiments. And I'll see you real soon for the next video. Okay, bye for now.